So happy birthday to Letters to the People. It has been a year, guys. A year that we have been on this ride of a video podcast. And I don't know. I'm really happy about the progress. And I'm really blessed by all of the encouragement that I've gotten this past year to continue on in this podcast. I am wearing my original shirt from the very first episode that I did today in honor of our birthday. And man, I just can't thank you all enough for continuing to support, follow along, like, and share all the content that we've been putting out. I want to give a special shout out to my producer, Isaiah. He has just been amazing. He has been a rock to me this past year, just regarding everything that has just gone on with trying to produce the show, get content out there. Man, the uphill battle that we've had to climb a couple of times. Isaiah, I'm just so grateful for you. Thank you so much to Soul Media for all you guys have done to help make this show possible. And thank you to a couple of sponsors who have graciously donated to the show to help us stay on the air and to help things continue to go on. So remember, all you have to do is reach out to me, letters, the number 2, thepeople@gmail.com, and you can be a sponsor. You can also DM me, follow me on all of our social medias, guys. We have Facebook, Instagram, working on a couple of other ways that you can stay in contact with me and follow along with me. We'll be announcing those things here shortly in a few more weeks. So I'm so excited about that, guys. So today has been quite challenging because it is not how I wanted things to go. As you can see, I'm not in the studio, not really where I want to be filming at all, actually. But this is where I am because my daughter has the flu. So I think that today is really a good day to have Letters to the People's first year birthday type episode, so I can talk about some of the things that I learned through this podcasting journey. One of which is that it's just not always going to be perfect, guys. It's not. I posted something on my stories yesterday that said basically just get started. Just do what, the Lord is telling you to do, what the Lord is leading you to do, and understand and know that it's just not always going to be perfect. It's just not. I'm just not even really feeling how I'm looking today, to be honest. It's just all the things. But you continue to keep going. It's not about perfectionism. It's about putting out the content. It's about staying in touch with your followers and those who want to hear from you. And sometimes, on this journey, I've been so discouraged. Like, nobody even wants to hear what I have to say. Who's even out there listening? And it is really, honestly, every single time I say that and I post something that I get like the most views or I get the most responses or encouragement out of nowhere. Something happened so significant this past year with regard to getting even my first sponsor, in that Isaiah and I were in the studio and we were talking and we were like, oh man, at this point in time, it's like, wow, why don't I have like sponsors like just regularly at this point? And we just talked about it. I prayed about it in my heart, even while we were there in the studio during that time. And so literally off the street comes this guy who owns a landscaping business. He stepped inside the door and he's like, what are you guys doing in here? What's all happening? Like, what are you filming? And he just wanted to know, and our beliefs and our values aligned. We're Christians. He just really wanted to support what I'm doing. Literally, guys, just off the street. And then that same week, I got an email about doing an interview with The Voice magazine, the second biggest magazine in North Carolina. I got another donation just like out of nowhere that came in the mail, and it's just like, wow, I think this is what the Lord really wants you to do. And I am an affiliate now of several different businesses as well. So, I'll be making commissions through different promotional codes that I'll be putting out there for you guys as soon as I get all that situated and done. I've been in several meetings this week, even saying to the Lord, wow, like I'm actually having meetings now regarding my show and regarding what content to put out, regarding these businesses that really want to support the show or want me to help support what they're doing. And it's just been such a journey to even get to this point. So again, guys, just suffice to say, it's just not always going to look like how we want it to look. But it's going to go the way that God has planned it to go, because you need to just continue to trust in him and the plan and purpose that he has for your life. And I am such a testimony of that, because this has been a really, really tough year. Really tough. I haven't even come out and told you guys everything that's gone on in my life. I haven't felt released by the Lord to say everything just yet here. But I will in due time. Some more of that personal stuff will come out, but I will say this. Something else I learned this year is that you really need to heed to the voice of the Lord and make sure you're not following another voice, because some things happened this year where it was like there was decisions I needed to make and things that I needed to do. And at points in time, you want to have counsel from others. You want to feel that, the Lord is leading you to people who will speak into your life and who will help to lead and guide you according to the Spirit. But it just depends on what spirit is working through that person. So you just have to be careful, guys, and really pray and not let your emotions get in the way, not let your vulnerabilities get in the way, because decisions and mistakes that are kind of like detrimental and not really 100% the plan of God can happen. And I'm a testament to that now. But I believe that everything is a learning experience, and everything is supposed to be a lesson. It's never too late, guys. It's never too late to come back fully under the will of the Father and to the plan of God that he has for you. Like sometimes it's like I can feel him like, okay, daughter, you got off to the left right there. I need you to come on right back center. Okay, Lakita, you're going off to the right now. And what happened to me directing your steps? You're planning your ways, but I'm supposed to be directing your steps. So I want to encourage you guys with that today, that it is him who will direct your steps, even when you go to the left or to the right. He's not going to, I posted something the other day too, he's not going to lead you into darkness without holding your hand the whole entire way. He will never leave you. He will never forsake you. He's just not that God. It's all over the Bible that we shouldn't fear. We shouldn't be afraid. Don't mind my dog back here, guys. I'm sorry. He's getting rambunctious right there. But he'll never leave or forsake you. He's always going to be here with you. So yeah, I definitely also learned this year through this podcast that I don't have just like a specific niche. I don't have just like a specific thing that the Lord has shown me to talk about. There are just so many different things that I can talk about with regard to the Constitution in the Bible, with regard to our rights in the Bible, with regard to culture in the Bible, politics in the Bible, again, parental rights and what's going on in the schools in the Bible, our health in the Bible, and just literally the Bible and spiritual stuff like I talked about all in October, guys. And it just seems like it's been staying pretty consistent with the amount of views that I get, with the responses that I get. So, it's just, I thought that by now I really would understand and know what 100% direction of the show I was going to take, and I just really haven't yet, because you guys seem to just like all the kinds of different content that I put out. So, what I really want to work on next is getting more guests on the show who have the same views as me or who don't have the same views as me. I would really like to get another segment going on my show, specifically with regard to moms who are out here putting in work and being entrepreneurs while they're still raising their kids in the fear and the admonition of the Lord. I think it's so important right now to highlight what moms and women are doing today, because I feel that there has been such this resistance, even in the church, in general, for women to come and to like hold or to say really what the Lord has told them to. Sometimes it just seems like, I said it in another episode, if a woman has a strong call on their life to like speak or to be prophetic or to lead, that, it's under the guise of like, oh, she's got a Jezebel spirit, oh, she, another spirit is leading her. But guys, it's not always the case. It's just not. Some women are anointed out here, some moms are anointed out here to do the will of the Father, to do what he has called them to do. So I really want to highlight that more here on the show as well. Again, it's just something I learned. It's not easy to get guests on the show all the time. It's just not. Because, you follow up with people and you ask people to come on. They're so ready to do it. They're all gung-ho. But then all of a sudden there's silence and nobody's answering again. Nobody's wanting to like say, hey, yes, we're definitely going to do it. Whatever, and I got invited on a couple of podcasts, but like following up and stuff. It's like, I don't want to sit here and chase people. It's like, that's just not what I'm supposed to really be doing. So that's another thing that I learned, that you just can't get discouraged in doing the things that the Lord has called you to do. So, even today, I was supposed to be going to this event tonight, and I'm not going now, obviously. Besides, excuse me. Yeah, another thing, this cough has been holding on for like a month, guys. I don't know what the heck's going on, but it's been like a month and I've still had this cough. It's been wildness. But anyway, so, just suffice to say, guys, plans don't always go the way that we believe they should go. Like I said, I was supposed to go to this event tonight, and I was having trouble getting childcare, first of all, and then now my daughter has the flu, so subsequently I'm not going to that event tonight. And basically what I'm saying is we just have to realize that God's plans for us are greater. So something else that I want to talk about really quick is with regard to some of my content here. I've really taken a lot of my content nationally, but as you guys know, I ran for county commissioner here where I live in Iredell County, and I'm part of the executive board here too in Iredell County, the executive board for the GOP, and there have just been some egregious things going on here where I live, and it has just been outright and blatantly, flagrantly wild. The things that I have seen and that I have witnessed that I never thought I would. But I can say the same thing from when I ran for office. Just some of the stuff that I saw and how people acted and how, and so honestly, I've been very quiet about several things that went on, and I just really don't know how much more time is going to go by before I really am not quiet about those things anymore, because in that season that I was going through running for office and stuff started going down where I realized that people weren't who they said that they were, and they were acting differently than they said that they were acting to my face, the Lord told me to just be still and to know that he is God. And so I was still, and I just did my due diligence and finding out some information that I needed to find out to confirm some things that went on behind some scenes, but to confirm, what I thought to be true was true. But God just told me to keep the information to myself and to just kind of, be quiet. And so I did. But what some of the stuff that I see is going on, and the way that the people of God are being kind of, coming under attack here where I live, it's getting to a point where I'm just seeing too much injustice. And I don't know. I usually try to err on the side of being neutral and hearing all sides, and but when I'm continuing to see just so much of this injustice going on, it's like, man, God, like, when and where and what time do you plan on coming through? Like, what? I mean, just, I don't know. How much longer are we waiting on you, God? I don't know. So I'm going to continue to pray about it, but, honestly, I really just plan to come on here and say I want to make like a whole kind of another YouTube channel for Letters to the People of Iredell County at this point, because it's just become, some stuff has just become so egregious, guys. And I just don't know how much more I can be quiet and just like watch all this stuff go down. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the Lord has. Again, I just want to be obedient to him and his will, and what he wants me to put out here on the air. And so suffice to say, we will see. We will see what happens regarding that. So I am also exploring other avenues, like I said, of staying in touch with you guys, of putting out content with you guys. I really want to explore more with like my writing. I really enjoy writing a lot, and so we'll see how that goes here in a little while. I just really am so encouraged by you guys. I just want to thank you guys again for following along, for continuing to like the content. And I don't always get it right. I'm not always perfect, guys. Like, this is real life right now. There's no studio right here, you know. I'm not even filming where I actually live, you know, right now. So it's just, it's been a ride. It's been a ride this year, but I want to thank you all so much for just being along for it, and for keeping me encouraged. And yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say regarding that, but I'm just so grateful and thankful to the Lord for showing me this vision. And I don't want to be a Jonah. I don't want to run away from the call that he has on my life. And I already put out an episode of announcements and things like that, but I really believe that the Lord is showing me to do something, and it's probably something that I probably shouldn't shy away from or run away from. And I really think that that's what I was trying to do. But I believe that the Lord positions all of us strategically for a certain purpose at a certain time. So we'll see here again, guys, in a little while, if I have anything to say regarding that. And yeah. So again, happy birthday to us, Letters to the People. We will see how we continue on, how this show continues to go. I'm excited to see what the Lord has for us as we continue on in this year to come. So I hope and I pray that the Lord bless you all for the rest of this week. And we'll see you next time that we're on the show. I hope you guys look forward to more content coming out. And as always, you can reach out. Let me know what you want to see, what you want us to talk about and discuss. And we always bring it back to Scripture, always bring it back to the Bible. So I love hearing from you guys. Thank you for the feedback. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Blessings and best regards. Lakita Babish, a voice for We the People.